Good morning. I'm getting ready. I have on my concealer. I'm going to wait till a few people jump on. Just got out of the shower. You can see. I'm right here. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Tara. Good morning. Well, I guess, is it morning still? Yeah, it's 9:45. It's still morning. Whew. So I just got out of the shower. I've already put on my must-do. And I've already put on my primer. And I've got my foundation on. And I'm going to show y'all how I do mine. No, you can't sit up there, buddy. What is everybody doing today? We are getting ready to probably go grocery shopping and all that fun. What? You want to sit up there? And Rhett wants to sit up here. Okay, let me move this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Put your legs down. Okay, so I've got Rhett here with me. But anyway, we're probably gonna go grocery shopping and then maybe go to Mammy and Pop Pop's. Josh had to go out of town for a conference, so it's just me and the babies.
Oh, that's a candle.
That's a candle, yeah. Okay, so I've got on my foundations, which I use Ivory, and I also use Olive One. You can see Olive One is here, and then Ivory, I use kind of like a highlighter in the spots. It doesn't smell, but Rhett wants to smell it, but it doesn't smell. Okay. So I've already wet my blender full, and the way I put mine on, I just kind of dot and I cover up spots that need to be covered up, and then I highlight with my Ivory. But my blender full is wet, but it's not dripping water. Yes, sir. No, we don't like those candles. So I've already. Did you put it on your face? Whoa. We're not gonna light them. So I've squeezed all the water out, but it's damp, and I just go in and just tap it in. I don't have my concealer on yet, and I'll do that next and show y'all. Always blend it in your ear and down your neck. Wait, stop. And I just pat it in really gently. The blender full is unlike any blending sponge I've ever used because it's very gentle, and it's teeny tiny you know, sponge pores. So it's not rough on your skin. It's not soaking up my foundation or anything. See? I've got, like you can see, it's got kind of some rips in it. It's from my nails. Oh, yeah. Brooke, he is a sweet little helper. I don't know if helper is the right word, but he's sweet. He's playing with my, I don't even know what this is called. Oh, Lamberger. I never use it. It just looks pretty. And I've got a huge zip right here, so I'll cover it up. Hey, Mama. Okay. I'm gonna fix my mirror. I'm in my bedroom today just because I needed more space and it was hot. Where's Shelby? Shelby is in the other room playing on her iPad. We've been playing all morning. Kids have been up since 6, which is not unusual. That's actually normal. So she's in there on her iPad having some downtime. Okay, now I'm going to do my concealers. This is Concealer 0, and concealer 2. Concealer 1 is really, really yellow, and I can't use it. So I take concealer 1, warm it up, and I do an upside down triangle on my face. And our concealer is waterproof. It is wax-based just like our foundation, but it's waterproof, so it will be on all day in the same spot that it was in when I put it on this morning. You went down? Oh, you got your finger in there. Red? This may not be a good thing. Okay, don't stick your finger in there. Don't put your finger in Lamberjay. Red, really? This is what a live video is, y'all. Real life. Okay. So that's concealer 0, and I only put it under, and then I use concealer 2 to put, Rach's going to show you his candle, see? I use concealer 2 to cover up spots because it is closest to my foundation. So when you're choosing your concealers, you always want to choose, there's Rhett's candle again, you always want to choose a lighter color. I'm putting it also, number 2, on my eyelids. Back up, Rhett. You want to choose a lighter color to do under eye, and then you want to choose a concealer that is closest to your foundation to cover up any spots that you have or blemishes. Okay, so I put it on my eyes, on my eyelid, and I use it as a primer, and then I put it on my spots to cover up any blemishes. And then I also put some right here. I put it like around my lips because it helps to keep my lipstick on. Right, showing your candles in. Okay, then I take my sponge and I just blend it off. Be careful. Good morning, Kaylee. Careful, buddy. Let's take it apart on my candles. Okay, so I'm blending it in. I have to go in with a little bit more right there.
There's a candle.
I see that candle. Hey, Stephanie. Are y'all at the dance competition in Hot Springs? Are y'all going to be at church tomorrow? Okay, so I've got my foundation on. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bake it in so it will stay. So I have my contour palette, which you can create your own. This is actually a blush, but I use it as a highlighter. This is our glowing, and then this is a bronzer, and this is our perfect pressed powder that is translucent, even though it looks white. We dance tomorrow all day. Oh, all day. Goodness, girl. So are y'all already in Hot Springs? Okay, so I take my perfect pressed powder, and I take my wet Blenderful, and I rub it in there. See how it's on? And I know, and then I just press it in on my eyes and under my eyes, and that keeps my concealer from getting in my lines and wrinkles. I see that. Stop. Stop. Okay. Not yet. Trying to get all of our stuff packed and ready. Oh, girl. I honestly do not miss that. But it's the same thing with the horse show, so I don't really know what I'm, saying. Because we pack this almost the same amount of stuff. It just didn't have the same kind of uniform. Stop. That's my powder. See? Okay, stop. Okay, then I'm going to take my tapered brush, and I'm going to just kind of press in some powder in my T-zone. What? This? Okay. This? No, you can't have that one. Okay, I'm going to press it in. No, it doesn't smell. Okay, and then I'm going to do my bronzer. Rhett, you are just being a terror today, aren't you? No, you can't play with that one, baby.
No one.
Well, okay, let me go get yours. I'll be right back. Let me get his. Don't mess with that. He likes to play with the palettes because I keep them when you get a product in, it comes like this, and so you can just pop it out because this is magnetic and the back is metal. So he likes to play with these and put on his, I guess. Okay, now I'm going to do my contouring. I take my tapered brush and I'm going to press it in just like that. That's seriously all you need. And then I tap it off and I'm going to put contour my face. So you make this face.
What is Mel?
Mhm.
That's not in here. It's all gold.
Mhm.
See the black thing?
I think Shelby's TV in there is pretty loud. Not yet. I'm trying to get your stuff back. Oh, I'm still reading your comments. Sorry. Okay, so you want to make a 3 on your face or an E. So you're going to bronze up here, here, and then down here. Excuse me. I wish I could see Rhett putting his on. Yeah, it's pretty. Okay, and then I'll also contour down my nose. And then I put a little right here. And I have a really white neck. Let me go get my brush on. Are you telling them? Okay. So I get my fluffy brush, and I always put some bronzer down my neck. Right, stop.
What did you say?
I said stop.
Huh?
I said stop. Good morning. Great job, darling. Are you for hire? Am I for hire? Sure. Meaning like for me to do your makeup every day? It's a challenge, as you can tell, to do my own every day, actually. And I'm just going to kind of blend that in. I like to add a little bit more. Okay. So that's contouring, and you can tell that made a difference. Yes. Yes, you do want me to do your makeup every day. I don't know. It's hard for me to do my own. Okay, and then I'm going to take our glowing blush, which this is our lightest blush, and it makes the most beautiful highlight I've ever seen. So I take it, and I put it on the top of my cheekbone.
What?
And then I put it down my nose, and right here, and a little up there. I don't like a lot of, like, dewy look. I'm not the dewy look kind of girl because I like it matte. Okay, now I'm going to do blush. And I think, no, it doesn't smell. Yesterday, I used this blush. This is Alive, and I think this is Blushing. Stop. And it's really pretty. It's got a shimmer to it, so I might do it again because it added the perfect little pink to my cheek. And again, our products are super, super pigmented, like 50% pigmented. So literally, this is all you need. Tap it off. I see that elephant. And then I smile. I'll press it here. And then I blend it up. You're going to fall off. See? And then I press it.
Oh, look. Oh, look.
Mhm.
I'm pushing down. Oh, fall down.
Mhm.
I'll show you something.
You want to show me something?
See? What?
Mhm.
We'll watch it again.
I still need to cover that spot. You're gonna fall, babe. You wanna watch Trolls? Well, I'll turn it on in a little while, okay?
I want to get down.
You wanna get down?
I want to watch Trolls.
Well, I'll have to turn it on in a little bit. Okay, then I'm gonna take my big fluffy brush and my perfect pressed powder and just kind of blend it all. But I'm still not wiping off the powder I put on my, okay. I'm not wiping off the powder that I put under my eyes or on my eyelids because it's still, I just leave it there until I start on my eyeshadow. Okay, so that's contouring, and blush. I'm probably gonna go back and put a little bit more. Let's see.
I want the purple one. I want a new one.
Take this out.
Thank
you.
New one.
Here. He's playing in a blush, which you have to be super careful with. Okay, now I'm gonna do my eyebrows, which I hate doing my eyebrows. It's always a challenge, but I've gotten a lot better. And
I'm
I
not brushing my hair.
I see that.
My hair.
Mhm.
They did.
You're brushing your hair with my powder brush. That's a good idea. Okay, so we use our eyeshadows. We don't come. Our company doesn't have. LimeLight does not have an eyebrow pencil because when you do an eyebrow pencil, it looks more drawn on and not like actual hair. So we use an angled brush and then eyeshadow. So I use this one right here. And I forget the name and I forget it every time. So what I do is, it's in my mouth.
Mama, what is it?
That's a rubber band. I take some of our 10 years younger setting spray and I spray it on my hand.
Mama, what's on my hand?
And I take my little eyebrow brush
Mama.
and then I brush my eyebrows up
Mama, what's Mama do on my
and
arm?
just kind of shape them the way I want
Mama,
them.
what do on my arm?
Okay, just a minute.
Blue.
If you've ever done a video with a 2-year-old who's almost 3, he'll be 3 on Tuesday, y'all. It's a challenge. So there you go. Hold your hand out. There you go. And you can use our primer or our 10 years younger setting spray. It doesn't really matter. They both do the same. Or you can wet it.
I like it.
I'm sorry. I'm 59 and a lot of wrinkles, but earned every one of them. Yes, you did. And trust me, I'm earning some because of this little monster. But our foundation and our concealer does not settle into your skin or to your pores. So it does really well if you do have wrinkles and spots, you know, that you consider your trouble areas, even though you did earn them. Okay, so I'm going to take my angled brush and in this color, which I'm going to have to look it up. I'll look it up and put it in the comments later. So I put a little bit on my brush and then I tap it off. And I may have to use my mirror to do this. Okay, so I'm just going to let y'all watch. If you've ever tried to do your makeup in your phone, it's really hard. So I'll just fill in what I have.
Mama. Right here. I want to get down.
You want to get down? Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay, so he's down. No, you're not coming back up. Well, you're going to have to wait just a second.
I want to see you do it. This is
Okay, so there's one, and I'm gonna brush it out and blend it a little better. But see the difference just that makes? You know, I had to fill in a little here, but see how natural it looks? It doesn't look drawn on. It's real soft. And that's, you know, that's our eyeshadow. Red. Oh my gosh, everything's going to be destroyed. It's okay, buddy. You have makeup on your forehead. He crawled up here. Love your advice there. Oh, thanks, Sherry. I see you up here. Okay, now I'm going to do the other one. Okay, and a trick. Well, it's not really a trick. A tip. Your eyebrows are sisters. They're not twins. So they're not supposed to be identical. And, you know, that's a hard thing because I'm a perfectionist. Get down. And so it was very hard when I started actually filling in my eyebrows, because I used to not, to try to make them exactly alike. Well, you can't make them exactly alike because they're not exactly alike. It's just like, you know, twins. Even though they're identical and they look alike, they're not exactly the same. One usually always has something that's different. So there's your advice for the day. Your eyebrows are sisters, not twins. We can get it in a minute, buddy. Okay, I'm going to have to fix that. I just like, ooh, look at this.
I get down.
Brett, you're going to really hurt yourself, buddy. It's taking very little of my eyeshadow to do this, actually. So, that's a huge thing because... Did do it. Because all of this palette, this entire palette, I've had since October. Look, and like this is starting to show the pan a little bit. But look, it's full, you know. I've never had this much product last this long. Okay, so I'm going to brush them out a little bit. My brush is still a little damp, but not all the way. And then I'm going to fix that one that I winged out too much. So I'm going to take my little blender full.
I gotta get down.
You are up and down today, aren't you, buddy? Okay. So there's eyebrows.
Oh, that's all far away.
Yeah, don't fall. Hey, will you pick up that picture that you felt that you knocked off? Gigi and Gramps' picture? Sorry, Gigi. Hi, Leah. Thank you, buddy. Okay, so eyebrows done, foundation done, blush done, contouring done. Now we get to start on my favorite. My favorite of all is doing my eyes. And I know, and I don't think she's on, Shelly, you wanted to see how I did my eyes, so you can watch the playback, I guess. But the palette I use 90% of the time when I do my eyes is the Lottie Dream On palette. And I'm not going to hold this one up very much because I dropped it. And I don't know if you can see it. Like, it's like literally falling apart. So this one stays at home on the counter and never goes in my makeup bag. But the other one that I have does. So let me go get the one that I use to travel with.
Where are you going?
This one right here.
There you go.
No, Max can't come up there. I'm still in my nightgown. Okay, y'all, I know you probably saw that. I have my mascara tucked between my boobs because it keeps it warm. And it works better for me when it's warm. So that's kind of funny that y'all actually saw that. Okay, Rat, please stop. So I'm using the Lottie Dream On palette. You are going to break all of this, so just let me have it. And put it on the bed. Yes, because you're going to break it. Okay, so I use this lightest color. You are getting on my nerves, Rat. Please stop. I'm having a moment. Okay, so I use the lightest color to put, and again, I tap it and I tap it off.
I like your mirror.
You do like my mirror? I use it here first. And I still have not wiped off the powder that I pressed in. because I do that last because it also catches fallout from your eyeshadow. And then I put it here. I go halfway. And then I always take it out here because that opens your eye and adds more light and makes your eye up here to be larger. And this color, it's got like a little shimmer to it, so it's real pretty.
Oh, I'm coming back.
Yay, I hear that.
Huh?
I hear that.
Hi, cat.
Hi, Miss Betty.
Huh? What?
I'm talking to Miss Betty. She jumped on. So, okay, so that's on. Right, you are seriously going to fall.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, so then, Shred. So then I'm going to take like a more fluffier brush, and I use this rust color. So, yeah, it's bright. And I've had this since October too. I ordered them both in October. The first one I dropped, like, I don't know, the same week that I got it.
Whoa.
Yeah, you stood on his head, didn't you? Stood on his belly. And it dropped and I broke it. So I saved it all, but I use this one when I travel and when I do makeup, makeovers and stuff. So I'm going to take my brush, dab it in, tap it off. So that's a lot, y'all. This 50% pigmentation, and that's just from tapping it in. Y'all see that? Look at this. Okay, so then I take it. I'm going to use my mirror. So I take it and I do the other half.
I just climbing.
You're just climbing. And then I just blend it up into my crease. I know in another video I've done, I talked about how to find your crease. You didn't fall. How to find your crease is what you need to do when you're trying to do your eye makeup and do your shadows, because everyone's crease is going to be different depending on your eye shape and your eye size. So I'll show you in just a minute once I get done doing this how to find it. Okay, so that's my overall color so far. So to find your crease is where your eyeball goes into the socket. So see how it pushes back? That's your crease. So that's the line that you need to follow. So see how it goes sunken back in? That's where your crease is. And you can create your own crease. I just don't. So I'm going to take my little angled brush again that I did my eyebrows with. And now I take this darkest color, which it's really, really dark. And I know some of my team uses it for their eyebrows because they have darker hair. So I take it and I dab it in. And I use it as an under eye liner and halfway through. Okay, so this is how I do mine. Okay. And then I go and I make like a V. And then I connect it and I blend it up. Rhett loves it when I do videos because he gets to come and play. Hi, Miss Pam. What you up to, girl? I'm so glad you decided to join LimeLight. And that's another thing, y'all. Pam and I are not on the same team. We're on the same downline. But, you know, that's not really what we're about. I mean, we're about building our teams, but we're about lifting each other up. And so that's one thing I've learned with LimeLight since I joined, is it is a family of women. Like, we're all connected. Okay, so I'm going to take my color again, dab it a little bit. And then I put some more in my crease. We're all a family and we're connected somehow. And every woman that I've met through LimeLight, whether they're here locally or I've never met them face to face and I talk to them, you know, through just corresponding, they're all about building each other up, and they're all about making you be the best person that you can be and just full of encouragement. Okay, so I'm blending. That's the key to this, is our eyeshadows are so pigmented and they're so easy to blend. So if you mess up, you can just blend it. And I blend it up into that rust color. And I only took it halfway. So see. Oh, I love you too, Miss Pam. So, you know, that's a huge thing. The opportunity of joining LimeLight has seriously changed my life. I've never in my wildest dream would have thought I would be director since I joined in October. You know, and I've got a great group of girls under me that are on fire and that are just blowing it up. And it's not about, you know, selling the most or who makes the most money. You know, the money and the commission is excellent. Like that is, it's really, really too good to be true almost when I first joined. But that's not why I joined. I joined because I love makeup and I love to play makeup. And I always had people ask me, how do you do blah, blah, blah on your makeup? So I, you know, thought, well, I'm just going to try this. I mean, what do I got to lose, really? I paid, you know, for my kit. Well, I ordered the teen collection and some mascara and tried it and fell in love with it. And then joined under Brittany. And if I remember right, I think I was her first or second recruit. And so she was new too. And we just jumped in head first. And we've not come up for air since. In fact, she's in Mexico right now. Okay, so now I'm going to take my brush and wipe off that powder that I put there to catch my fallout. Okay, so eyeshadow done. But you know, if you're interested or want to know more information about joining my team, I would be more than happy to tell you and show you, you know, how you can do this too, because it's just about showing what you love. I put a little bit of white eyeliner here. And it's not LimeLight, but it's a white eyeliner that I have and I like. And then I'm going to blend it a little bit. So, you know, I joined because I wanted to share my tips and tricks with everybody. And the product is so good, like you don't have to push it because it's that good. And so I'm not a salesperson at all. If anybody knows me, like, I'm not that person. I am not that person that is going to cold call you or, you know, drive around to your house trying to sell you a product. I'm just not. You know, I'm more of an introverted person. So that was what was intimidating at first, was I don't know if I can do this. But I just started using the product, and I did, you know, my first live video, which live videos scared me to death. And they still do. And then from there, I just had one person ask, and then another, and another, and another, and another, and another. And it's just exploded. So, anyway, I'm going to continue with my makeup now. 10 years younger, I'm going to do my finishing spray before I do my mascara. I spray a little more on my eyelids because it keeps your makeup in place for up to 16 hours. And it really does. Like, I don't touch my face at all when I'm at work. And you've got, oh, there's Shelby. And I've, you know, gone straight from work out to the barn for Shelby's riding lessons, and I still have a full face of makeup on, which is kind of funny. But anyway, So I'm going to let that dry. Oh, I gotta do my eyeliner before I do my mascara. The whole crew is in here. Shelby, come over here and say hi. Get in here. There's Shelby. Okay, and our eyeliner, the perfect eyeliner pen, is amazing. What? Oh, you can let Max out. He wants to go play. No, Max, go outside. Max isn't so. He wants to go play with his friends. His friends are outside. Okay, so the perfect eyeliner pen. The best way I can describe it is like a watercolor brush. It is like, it's a brush. It's not really, it's not got a ball in it. It's not, you know, felt or anything. It's more of a brush. Are you using the Reiki mirror? Yes, I'm using my Reiki mirror. That's another purchase that I love. I bought it with my Fast Start incentive when I hit my first Fast Start. So I got it for free. So that's another thing. You know, this is the best mirror on the market. Professional makeup artists use it. It's amazing. And it's also perfect for videos. So that's a little square you see in my eyes. And it's super, super thin. I mean, it's thinner than an iPad. And it just fits in my bag, so I take it with me. So I'm going to use my eyeliner pen and show you. It does really thin lines or thick or however much you want. And it stays on all day long. It's smudge proof, waterproof. They don't say that it's waterproof, but I've never had it come off. Like, I have to use my make-off wipes to get it off. I've got white eyeliner all over. Hey, Amber. Hey, did I read that you're going to have another baby? Did I make that up, or is that real? Okay, so I'm going to do my eyeliner. It's hard to do eyeliner in the mirror. Is he playing, Shelby? I hate there's a delay in the comments because I can't read when y'all actually type it. And I like to do a winged eye. I just do. That's just me. So I go halfway. And I have my eyeshadow still under. So it's like a little gradient effect. So see the difference? And then I'll come back with my dark shadow and I kind of fill it in because I don't want it as harsh of a line. I feel like I'm getting a cold. Yes, we find out what we're having on the 20th. Oh my gosh, Chloe is going to be such a good big sister. Be prepared though, if you have a boy, they are totally different. They're different in a good way though. Rhett's new thing, it's so sweet. He tells, he tells me and he tells Daddy and Shelby and he told Miss Liz, I miss you. Like whenever he leaves or if you've been gone for a little bit, he'll say, I so missed you. I just missed you. So that's sweet to hear. I'll touch that up a little bit. That's exciting. Chloe is going to be such a good big sister. And having two, it's a challenge, but, you know, I don't really remember what it's like just to have one. Okay, so I'm going to kind of blend that up a little bit. Yeah, baby. What? It's okay.
The blonde one, she came up to us.
The golden retriever did? Max is out, and he has like a little posse of dogs he likes to run around and play with in the neighborhood. So it's kind of funny. And Rhett's all worried about it.
Move this right here.
Okay, you can leave that right there. And then I'm going to kind of just take the brush that I had the rust on and kind of just make that line a little less harsh. You want back up here? Hey, Shelby, does Rhett have his drink on the bathroom counter? Like his little Sprite? Can I have some of it? Okay. take some of your drink. Will you turn the fan on? Will you turn the fan on? I don't brush off some of that again. I think I might add a little more highlight. Not the light, just the fan. Okay. Well, Amber, make sure you tell me if I don't see it or comment. That means that just missed it. I don't see it a lot when I'm at work sometimes. Rick, stop that. Don't do that. Okay, now for the amazing mascara, y'all. This mascara, it is called the perfect mascara for a reason. So this is the old tube. Let me get the new one. She's in there.
I'll go.
You want to go in there?
Mhm.
Okay, hold on. Get that other one. You want your snack? Okay, you got that. Be careful. He's carrying around a whole sack of whales and an open cup of Sprite. So, yes, I'll personally... Oh, thanks. I'm so excited. Yay! Yes, please do. Okay, so this is what the old tube of mascara looks like. And I say old, I mean, the new one just came out. Like, I just got mine this week. And then this is the new packaging. Look at this. And it's got the logo. See how pretty? Isn't that pretty? Woo! So, I've got some. If you want some, inbox me. Super great. $22. Perfect mascara. And I just opened this tube. And so the other one lasted me like, I don't know. Well, that's the second tube I've had. So it's lasted me 3 months. That's a long time. Okay, so my trick, and I did this with all my mascaras. I always put my mascara between my boobs when I get ready because it keeps it warm. And then you take it and you just kind of roll it around in there and see. It's got fibers. I don't know if you can see it. You can't really tell. But anyway, it's got fibers built into it. And they do not fall out on your face all day. That was a problem I had when I sold Unique. I loved the length that they gave, but the fibers would fall out on my face and get in my eyes. And y'all, I had one of the worst eye infections and styes I've ever had because I got some in my eye and I couldn't get it out and I had to have it taken out. And plus, this mascara doesn't clump. And I like long, separated lashes. So, if you want the length, when you do it, like, take your brush and roll it up. Uh-oh. Okay, that's another thing. See, I got some on my eyelid right there. Instead of immediately taking a Q-tip like I would have done before, wait and let it dry. And then take your brush that your eyeshadow color's in, and it'll just brush right off. Okay, look at that. No. One coat. Okay, and then for the bottom, I just do halfway, and I do like this. Hey, Dennis. Okay, so there's one eye. You can already tell the difference. I love this stuff, y'all. And it stays on my face. It doesn't smudge. It doesn't rub off. It doesn't wash off with, you know, when you cry or if you have watery eyes or whatever. Like, it doesn't flake. It's real soft. And it doesn't break my lashes. Huh? You got a sucker?
We got one.
Oh, good. Okay, see, look at that, y'all. Isn't that crazy? I've always had trouble with any mascara but this because my lashes are naturally long. They're just really light, and I would get little mascara like dots up here throughout the day. But I don't get that with this. God, I'm getting it all over my face. Will you get me a Q-tip? I am going to use a Q-tip down here. It's funny. But I'm going to let it dry and then I'll do it. Huh? Are you on my bed, Rhett? Are you on the bed? Thanks, babe. Good grief. Oh, look at that. You don't need false lashes when you got this. That's the truth. And that's another thing. Like, I use it on hair on it. Be careful. Do not jump on my bed, please. I use it on Shelby at horse shows. And I don't think twice about putting these products on her face because they're not going to bother her skin. They're not going to burn her skin. Do they, Shelby?
No.
Do I have to reapply any makeup on your face during the day?
No.
Except maybe I have to put lipstick on sometimes after you've eaten? But not any face makeup though, right?
No.
See?
Except some eyeshadow. A little bit of eyeshadow.
During the day though?
Sometimes.
Yeah, if you've been sweating a lot. Okay.
Let's go in the big room.
Okay. See how that just came off, y'all? It was dry. Okay, sweet pea. It's funny. I'm going to take a dry brush and just dust that off. Look. Isn't that cool? I've never had a mascara that did that. Never in my life have I had a mascara when I got it on my face that I didn't have to lick something or get it wet or get a remover and get it off. I just wait and then I dust it off. So, look at those lashes, y'all. Seriously? You saw how many coats that was? This mascara is thebomb.com. Cindy B, you need just some of this mascara, girlfriend. I have a tube. I can bring it to church tomorrow. Now I'm going to do my lips. Okay, so I have a secret with my lips. I don't have any lips, see? You see that? Both my kids have Josh's lips. He has lips. I don't have any lips. My brother has lips. What happened? Where are mine? My dad, he has lips. Mom, she has lips. Where are mine? So anyway, I use a brush, 2 brushes, to even out things. But I take my concealer, number 2, and I put a little on my brush. And if you've seen me, I always have concealer on my hand right here because this is why. I put it and I warm it up right there. And I'll use it in just a minute. I'm going to wear Sugar Plum. I wear Sugar Plum a lot because it's just a good color and it's a dramatic color and I like dramatic colors. I wear Sugar Plum and Ash a lot, but I think I'm going to wear a more burgundy shirt today, so this will match better than Ash. But I take it, put my mirror down, and I wipe it off. See? And I've had all of these makeup products since October. The only products I've had to buy are ones I've sold. I had to buy the primer and the finishing spray and then some skincare. But mascara, and I've had to buy some mascara. But foundation, eyeshadows, blush, none of that. Okay, so we're going to do this in the mirror down here. I don't like that Facebook has the comments like in the portion of where I'm trying to do my makeup because I can't see. So I outline my lips first. I just realized y'all can probably hear the buzz of Rhett's monitor. We still use a monitor with him. Because he's on the other side of the house, and at night, you can't really hear. Ugh. So don't do your lips like that. Good grief. I'm falling off the ball today. Okay, so now this is where my brush will come in handy, because I can touch that right off. See how that cleans it up? Okay, now I'm going to do the top. Well, I'm going to fill this in first. I gotta clean that up. This is where I go to my little wrist. You can probably hear the Disney Channel. Okay, and our endearing lip color is a liquid lipstick. It's not a stain, so it's not gonna, you know, dry your lips out. And it will transfer off. I'm sure to tell people that, because it is a lipstick. It's not a stain, but it does moisturize your lips throughout the day. Like, this will stay on, you know, probably till tonight, depending on if I rub it off or anything. And I always like to put a little concealer right here. Hey, Cecilia. Okay, lips. So I did add a little bit, you know, size to my lip. What color is this? The enduring lip color. This is, oh, good grief, I threw it at you. This is Sugar Plum. It is darker, but I used very little, and so it's really, you know, it's a really pretty color, but it is dark. Love that lip color. Hey, thanks. Sugar Plum's a good one. Alright, well, that's it. So, thank you. Thank you very much. Now I gotta dry my hair and fix this hair. Whew. But, I'm so glad that y'all hopped on and got ready with me this morning. And if you have any questions about any of the products that I did today, or any of the techniques that I do, this is just the way I do my makeup. I'm not a professional makeup artist by any means. I just love makeup, and I love to just share how I do mine with people. And these products are so easy to use that anybody can use them. You don't have to be a pro. You don't even have to know really what you're doing, honestly, to put it on. It is just that easy. Dang, I'm back and was only gone for a second. Wow. Thanks, Sherry. Oh, and give me a heart. Thanks. So, anyway, but if y'all have any questions, just feel free to message me. And I can shoot you a link to the party that I have open. Or I can give you any tips or advice that I do have. So I hope everyone has a great Saturday and a great weekend. And I just hope that you are blessed and that you find a church home to go to tomorrow and just be in worship. So thanks again for jumping on, and have a great day. Bye.